Hello everyone. So yes, we have discussed some of the part that is related to the meaning of research, why you should carry your research work, what is the need for sharing your research work, and in the previous lecture even we have discussed the part that is related to phases of the research writing. That means the development of the proposal. Then we have discussed the part that is related to the interim reports and even the research report writing. We have discussed that what things that should be kept in the mind to bring the creativity in your research work. Some of the important part that we have learned is that while writing the research paper, you should always keep in mind that for what purpose you are writing the research, to whom you want to communicate to it. Yes, so the key word in this lecture is to whom you want to communicate. So communication is the mode of transferring your views to the other in the best possible way. So in this lecture we will discuss that what are the various types of communication writing. There are several types of communication writing, but majority of the times in the field of the science and the technology, we follow only one method of communication writing. Apart from that, there are many more methods of writing your research work, or we can say in normal words, we can say there are various ways of writing the communication. Okay, so we will discuss it one by one in this lecture. So moving ahead to the part of communication writing. So these are the various communication styles, as you can see. So first is the flowery or the oratorical. So as the name suggests, you can see over here, it is on the terms of honorary, and even the flowery name, you can make out that while writing something in this style, you use the word that are basically based on the adjectives that are subjected to increase or to reflect one's nature or the behavior, and it is for pleasing someone else. So this is basically one of the communication style, but it is very rarely utilized in the research papers, right? The another method is called as the plain or the straightforward method. This is the very formal way of writing. In this particular part, we represent what we got rather than giving our own views. We straightforward write whatever we have received, even if the company is in the good position or in the bad position, if the market value or the shares of a particular company is good or bad, or the market condition of any country is good or bad. In this particular way, we write the straightforward about the particular topic. This is normally followed in the business profession. Third method is the indirect method, which is also called as the opaque method. Now, indirect method is when we do not directly discuss about any particular topic or any incident, but yes, we discuss that particular pattern to cover it without taking the name of actual situations. So in this particular method, what happens is that you try to indirectly reflect the work without showing the name of the incidents or specifying any other information. So it is just for covering up particular topic, it is just for giving the information. But however, since it does not include the exact statistics or the facts or the situations that had happened, it is hard to believe. The next method is personalizing or humanizing. So it is a part of individual's interest. Now this particular method gives the flexibility to the writer to write up in their own style to some extent. So when somebody is interested in any particular topic and he or she want to write in that particular work, they can adopt this method in which they can express they can express in their own combination of the words and the phrases of the words. Then the next method is stilted redundant, which is also known as the formal method. So this is a very redundant method in which everything is written very balanced. Nothing is written out of the focus. It is completely based on the scope of your work. It is completely formal. It is not supposed to please anybody. It is based on the facts and the figures. So this is one of the method that is being utilized while writing your research works. Last is winding and voluminous. So as you can make out from the word, voluminous means that you keep on writing more and more so that your work looks to be very bulky. Now it depends upon the actual situation. Like many of the people have this thought that if they increase the volume of their research paper writing, then their research work will become valuable, which is not at all the fact. Many of the time, even if you can represent your data in the best possible way, in the summarized way, your voluminous work reduces, and even it keeps the interest of the individual while reading your research work, because many of the bulky data remains out of the part of interest. So, but still, this is one more method of communication style, which is called as the winding or the voluminous method, in which you keep on writing more and more related to the topic. So, out of all these methods, complete research works, majority of the time, is related to the stilted, redundant, formal communication style. Okay? Out of all these methods, the research papers, research proposals, and the report writing theses are basically developed considering the stilted, redundant, that is the formal method of writing. So in this lecture, we have discussed the part that is related to the various styles of communication writing. And even we have discussed that the further part will be related to the formal method of communication style. Okay. So we will stop over here. Thank you.